Just nah, just kidding. Hey, knuckleheads. There's some things that's been on my mind lately that I just haven't addressed. I've been dealing with a lot of other issues and getting things taken care of on my back and all that shit. But I have to laugh my ass off at a few things. You know, one of the things that I gotta laugh at is these wannabe internet badass pukes. They think their shit don't stink. They say they're doing things for the right way. Da, 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 they're doing this for whatever reason. But you know what? I don't give a crap what you think. Your shit stinks far worse than most of these people that's being out here. I tell people, leave my happy ass out of your shit. I don't do drama. I don't do fake shit. I don't do all this bullshit. I've had somebody come over to a friend's house taking pictures, thinking they're smart, thinking they're good. If people are going to send somebody to tell my happy butt, make sure that it's not obvious. Hey, crazy howdy, buddy. How you doing, bud? I've had people try and trail me, and it is obvious as daylight. They're beyond amateurs. Am I scared of anybody? Hell no. The only person that I was ever scared of is long passed away. But like I said, I don't care what you do on your channel, just leave mine alone. This is a safe haven. Anybody's welcome to come up here as long as they are respectful to those that's on this panel that comes into this chat. The other thing that's on my mind real quick is something that I was reflecting on. I was reflecting on today because I lost well, can't really say a good family member. I couldn't stand this person, and I let it be known. Hey Tim, how you doing, man? Welcome aboard. But like I said, I lost a sort of okay-ish family member today. She was rushed to the hospital last night. All right, on. Make sure you hit it in the soft spots. That way you don't break your hands or your feet. Oh, thanks. Howdy, Rose, sweetheart. How you doing, hon? But like I said, one of the things that I was reflecting was, you know, I could not stand this person at all. She did not take care of herself. She was nasty. She said that it was not her job to take care of herself, it was others' job to take care of herself. She was rude, obnoxious, and all this. I couldn't stand her. But when I found out that she was in the hospital this morning, I was on a phone call from about 6 a.m. to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon with other family members discussing what happened, all this stuff, and letting everybody know. And when I first heard about it this morning, about 6:30 my time, I said, "I'm sorry for how I feel about you. Forgive me. I don't hate you." Then I was in prayer mode for her. Despite how I felt with her personally, I asked for forgiveness. And I talked with the Great Spirits that sat there said that she needs peace. I'm a little bewildered, a little bit, kind of shocked. She passed away about 3:30 this afternoon. A couple of family members talked to me on the phone afterward. I sat there and basically told them, at least now she's not suffering anymore. At least now she could be laid at rest. that now she don't have those demons fighting her ass. I was talking to a few family members today, and I told them that now she's up in heaven. She's up in the great spirits, great hunting ground. The demons can't get her anymore. Death doesn't hurt. It only hurts the living. So now we're going to rally together. We're going to do what we can to help her out, bring peace to her, bring more peace to the family. And I was told that I was wrong in a lot of ways for how, well, not really wrong per se, but I was just off, because here I made it blatant that I couldn't stand her. I kept telling them, no, I don't hate her. I don't hate people. I hate the actions they take. There is a difference. See, no matter what I personally feel for a person, if they is really down, I'd be there for them. I'd sit there and I'd send out prayer requests for them if they believed in it. If not, oh well. I'd still send prayer requests. However, they want to pray for them or that person prays for themselves and whatnot. That's up to them. People are still stuck on the fact that I should hate this person because what they've done to family members. Hey, Roland, brother, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Not a whole lot. Just kind of expressing how I feel a little bit tonight. The beginning part of the video, I sat there and said, that some little twat waffle decided to send a lackey to my friend's house where I'm staying to where I could heal. And I'm taking care of it. Take pictures and stuff like that. And I've been followed. I'm just laughing at them. And lost a family member today. It was a shock to everybody. Doctors were saying, "Oh yeah, she's just got a few more days. You know, we've got her comfortable right now. She'll be all right." And no more than 11 hours later, once she hit the hospital, she passed away. Even though my patch on that thing that says "Brothers Forever," fallen but not forgotten, we are still family. Despite how I felt, I put my differences aside. Oh, there we go. I put my differences aside and said my sorry, said, "Hey, I'm here for you. I'm praying for you." No less than about 2.5 hours later, she passed. This is the first child that a couple of my family members have lost. I told them, remember, I know how it feels. I lost my girl. I lost my youngest daughter. I told them that is done. See, I'm not totally heartless. I'm not totally cold hearted. I can be. I choose not to. I choose peace over ego. I choose to let things go, to be that better person, to forgive that person the wrong. Because, see, when you sit here and you forgive someone, it's not for them. By no means it is not for them. No, it is for you. Because the person doing you wrong don't mean they care. If they is doing you wrong, they don't care. They don't care about you whatsoever. You're a stepping stool. But when you forgive somebody, that means that you're breaking that bond. You're breaking that torment. You're breaking that torture for you. You bring in, as Roland just said, the inner peace. I know firsthand what it feels like to face war. I know what it feels like to face hell. I know what it feels like to sit here day after day fighting my demons by myself. I don't have anybody here to help me out. I know what it's like to be alone to fight these demons. And you know what? Sometimes they win, sometimes I win. Sometimes they kick my ass, more times than not, I kick theirs. Because I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I will face anybody, any demon, head on, straightforward. I'll be there. I will help those that annoy the crap out of my happy ass, unless, unless there's only one way that I will not help a person. Yo, well, I tell you, pressure's built me. Or was that a blonde that was made me? I don't remember right offhand. But like I said, I don't hate people. I do not hate people at all. I don't like the actions they take. There's a difference. But there's only one way that I will not help them out. I will not help people out is if I don't trust you. Because see, in my world, trust is key. If I don't trust you, I have nothing to do with you. I don't even give your name airtime. And yes, I've got family members that I don't trust that I haven't talked to in probably about 40 plus years because they broke my trust. Do I worry about them? Hell no. Do I speak their name? Hell no. If we run into each other, am I nice? Not really. I'll say howdy. If I don't trust you, I have nothing to do with you. Your name don't come into my place. But if I've got your trust, I've got your respect, and I'll help you. I was also told that she didn't deserve my forgiveness or any of that. Because, yeah, she was a heartless bitch. She was this, that, this, whatever. And I go, she may have. She's done a lot of bad shit. But so haven't we all. Just because she's dying, don't mean she's still a bad person. Why do people sit there and have that need to sit there and hate a person even when they're dying? How bad does that feel? I just don't understand that concept. I really don't. I really don't understand that whatsoever. Excuse me. I'm wondering, when it comes their time to pass away, how would that be if they was told on their deathbed, no, sorry, you did this, you did this, you did this, even though it was in the past. How long does it take for a person to sit there and live? You know, I tried to have a conscience once. It found out that was my biggest cheerleader going, yeah, yeah, come on, him, help, da, 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 da. But yeah, you're right. You know, we all have to live with our conscience. The consequences of our actions, we need to live by them. We need to sit there and hold ourselves accountable. Because when it's our time to go to our great hunting ground, heaven, Bob's Burger Joint, whatever, wherever you believe in that you're going to go, and you meet your maker, I guarantee you're going to meet your maker. You're going to meet your creator face to face. And everything you've done will come back. And you will watch everything that you've done in your life. I know I've died several times. I sat there and says, well, Lord, forgive me. But in self-defense, I was left unsupervised for a little while. You know, I was left to my own devices. Didn't think it was funny. But he knew me. I said, sorry, Lord, forgive me. I've done some bad things to some bad people. I've paid my price. I prayed that when it is my time to actually finally go to our great hunting ground, that my slate is clean, despite the bad stuff that I've done, the people I've hurt, things things I haven't told much of anybody. Does my past haunt me? Nope. Can I be hurt by my past? Hell no. 'Cause I don't have a past. I have right now. I have this very moment. My past cannot and will not hurt me. Because, see, I know what I've done. Will I allow it to get to me? Nope. If there's things that I had forgotten, I will deal with it. Despite how I felt about my relative, I'm hoping that she's up in our great hunting ground. And yeah, I'll tell you, it turned my stomach for a few moments. But you know what? I did not allow my ego to write a check my ass couldn't catch. I let my heart win. And I let the Great Father win. I do have a heavy heart. Not so much for me because I'm used to death. I've seen so much of it in my life, it don't bother me a bit. But those that do, you know, that is so true, brother. See, one thing that's on my mind also is the fact that there's a few twat waffles on the internet that sit there and keep bringing up a person's past. And no, I will not bring up the names. They know who they are. They sit there and forget all the bad stuff that they've done. They forget their records. They forget things they've said and admitted to. But yet, they condemn a person that walked away from that. Let's say drugs. Without knowing the person's history, why that person did drugs, there's a few nitwits that sit there and still continue to bring up just that without having any knowledge of what brought them to that point. And I'll tell you for firsthand accountability. I was a drug addict They classified me as a drug addict before I was the age of 10. I was a drug addict by the age of 10. I did not sit there and wake up one night and sit there and say, oh, hey, let's go get high because it's fun. No, it wasn't. I did shit that I wasn't proud of while I was on drugs. But you know what made me that way? I'll tell you. And this is more so than not. The druggies, as you call them, drug addict bitches, whatever you want to call them, several of us all have the same thing in common: the sexual abuse, physical abuse, the emotional abuse as a child. The drugs are the temporary fix to forget, to start to become comfortably numb. So that way, when the time comes to rest, that they can sleep in peace without being in fear. Hey, brother, good seeing you again, man. You know, like I said, by the time I was 10 years old, I was a druggie. I was completely addicted to drugs. I had no life. But it wasn't by my choice to even start the drugs. Later, brother. Yeah, it's getting longer. And it still has not connected. It's still, I need to shave though. But it's not going to be normal like everybody else's. I could never stand to be normal like everybody else. Hey, Process brother, as soon as I get my ride fixed, I'll head up your way. We'll have a few beers together. You know, bikers are supposed to have fun. You know, that's the other thing. Bikers are supposed to have fun. We are the epitome of happiness. We ride twos. Same with yours, brother. You need to crash for a few days, take a vacation, come on up. Doors usually always open. You know, I'm always here for you, man. Anytime, any day. Just hook me up, you know, hit me up. I'll sit there and I'll even have some beer here for you, and I'll definitely have some good food. But you know, like I said, We don't sit there and wake up one night happy as hell, look at life and sit there and say, you know what? Life is going so great for me. I want to get high. Well, I do not own anything except for my word. My word is the only thing I own in this world. I'm just a caretaker of everything else. Shit, I gotta go out there and cover up the bike because it sounds like it's raining out there. But like I said, a biker is a man of his word. That is instilled to us in the beginning. Keep your word. Be free. Enjoy life. Take care of one another. Be there for one another. No brother left behind. But some fail to mix that mark. But like I said, I don't own a darn thing on this planet. I don't own the land I walk on. Mother Earth owns me. I'm her caretaker. I don't own my cat. He thinks he owns me. But it's kind of both ways. But I don't count my cat as an ownership. I classify him as my son. He's my furball. But I'm just a caretaker of everything else that's given to me. Let's open up panel real quick. Oh, wow. I can sit there and I can put myself in timeout. Woo-hoo. Man, why is this not working for? All right. Well, this thing's being a real pain in the butt. It's not letting me pin the deal that says report or block. Why in the hell it should do that for? But anyway, those that want to come up on panel, come on up. It's an open free for all. You know, let's shoot the shit. But I will be right back once I do something real quick. Yeah, like I said, y'all want to come up on panel, go ahead and come on up. Like I said, I don't bite much. But one thing that I want to do something real quick. I want to give a shout out to those that are protecting these kids. I want to give a shout out to those that are sitting there stopping these little twat waffles that are sitting there exposing these kids. I've been seeing some things that just gets my goat riled up to no end. People exposing kids on the internet that's not even theirs. That they have no rights filming. To me, that right there is a pedophile, chomo, a useless waste of space. All for their little jollies. My support is 100% for those that are sticking up for those kids that are making things right to protect those children. And not using them as ploys to get their views or whatever they think they're wanting. If you say you're going to protect these kids, then you be a man or woman of your honor and you stand up for these kids. Why am I making you sad for, Tim? But like I said, I've always Hey Grim Reaper brother, how you doing, man? Yep. Well, I agree. Like I said, my hat's off, my total support. I will even do one thing. I will give those a hearty salute. That are helping these children. I would give my life to protect a child. Because a child is our sacredness. Our children are our future. They are the ones that are going to be making the laws when we are too old to. They are the ones that are going to take care of us. They are the ones that are going to decide how our fate is. My respects to those that are fighting in silence. Well, not really silence, but behind the scenes. The ones that are going in, helping pass these laws, exposing these other little pedos and everything else. See, I find a pedo, they better run to the cops before I get to them. I show no mercy to them, as we should not. But we stand together. Like I said, there's been a few things on my mind. You know, it's not just one or two things. There's been several things on my mind. Are we haunted by our past? Are we to be tortured because of our past? Can we be redeemed? Is there a time where we can finally say, I'm happy? Because you walked away from those demons. You walked away from what tried to kill you. That's so true, Brother Graham. That is so true. See, my philosophy is that we can be redeemed. We all can be redeemed if so choose. If we sit there and finally realize what we are doing, the innocent lives that we're hurting, We back away from that, and we're trying to make a better change for our lives, make better changes for ourselves and our family. And yeah, we can be redeemed. But the key thing is, you got to want to change. You've got to sit there and reflect on yourself. You're wanting the change for yourself, not because someone else is forcing you to or bullying you into it, changing to their way of thinking, but you need to change for yourself. You bring yourself up, do the best you can, however you can, and you start walking that right road. Eventually I get it, but it is as it is. We are the change we seek. No one else can change us but ourselves. We are the change that we seek. We are as we are. Because once we hit a certain age, we are accountable for our own actions. We are accountable for our own actions. This is how we react to people. Is what makes us. We cannot force someone. Hey, the one brother, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Seems like forever that I just seen you. Man, time goes by time goes by fast. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm okay. I just, like I said, just kind of heavy heart a little bit. Lost a good family member today. It's kind of sudden, so I've been kind of helping deal with family, and yes, they do. I said I lost a good family member today and just kind of been reflecting a little bit more than I normally do. Thinking that it's good. Oh shit, what's wrong? What happened? Well, see, for me, death don't bother me. I've dealt with death all my life. It don't bother me. The one that bothered me the most was my youngest daughter. That one tore me up. But losing a child is never easy. And a couple of family members found that out today on how hard it was for me. Oh, sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah, like I said, it don't feel good when you lose a child. When Oh, I'm sorry for that too, brother. Uh, you know, when you lose a family member, it's hard. When you lose a friend, it's hard. But when you lose a child, that pain goes deep. A couple of my family members are finding that out today. I told them I'm here for them. Despite what I feel, I'm still here. 'Cause like I said, I know how it feels to lose a kid. But Yep. I was more or less desensitized as a kid because of the trauma that I faced. It's not easy. My heart's heavy for those that lost. As the old saying goes, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. I will be right back. I'm going to grab some drink real quick. All right, let's go here real quick. Oh man, I forgot. All right, let's go back here real quick. I gotta do this. All right, like I said, I'll be right back. I just gotta grab something to drink real quick. Y'all want to join up on the panel? Go ahead and join up. I hear you there. Like I say, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I'm back.
Hello, Bill. How you doing, my friend?
Hanging in there. Welcome to the panel.
Joe Stiegel, how are you?
Hanging in there as always.
No, it's a pleasure to be up here with you and talk to you. It's been a while since I got to just hang out with you and talk to you. So it's cool. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, get to hang out, know each other a little bit. And I see you at Devos, and we see each other everywhere, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
we don't get to talk much. So right on.
I don't talk much either on other people's panels because I just like to have fun, just kick back, joke around and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, you
So
don't
I
want people to
don't
take
take
shit
things serious.
serious and get all pissed off about stupid shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't do that drama whole shit. There's plenty enough channels out there that'll do
Oh,
it.
Upstate, back when he was with Bud Grower and
Devo.
uh, way back before that, uh, Upstate's the first panel I ever went on. Steve here. .com.
Hey.com, how you doing? Hey, Devo, brother. You want to come on panel? Come on up.
That I just left his panel. No, well, it's been a while, I guess. I went somewhere else after that, but yeah, it was
Yep.
Tom, good to see you.
Yep. Those that are new here, make sure you hit that like button. Even if you flip me off, call me a bunch of dirty names, just at least give me a little bit of like somewhere.
Yeah,
My life will be so ruined if I don't get that thumbs up.
yeah, at least give me a thumb down.
Yup.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Sleep? What the hell is sleep? I don't understand that concept. I hear you, man.
So yeah, it's getting late in Oklahoma. Even later where .com is.
Well, see, usually when y'all are going to bed, or actually, I should say, when y'all are getting up, you know, I'm usually going to bed. And then I'm up still while you guys are still having your fresh cup of coffee.
Well, the only time I see you live is usually in the middle of the night when I can't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't see you.
So I've been trying to take care of things,
But like a month ago, you would come in late at night, in the middle of the night and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't sleep.
Well, see,
According to my watch, I only get maybe 2 hours of sleep a night.
oh God, that sucks. I mean, I'll go to bed at midnight. God, I don't get to bed till 6 or sleep till 6 in the morning. I'll be there in bed trying to sleep and getting all pissed off, and then I'll sleep for 4 hours maybe. But it's only been like a month it's been doing it to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I can't sleep this last month and a half. Yeah, about a month and a half.
When I go to sleep, I don't sleep peacefully. I have flashbacks. I have nightmares. Things that I've done that's not on record.
I get you. Well, even things people say you did that you didn't do, and they're still saying it. It's crazy shit.
Yeah. My counselor wants me to get at least 6 hours of sleep.
Well, yeah, you should get at least 6.
Is there enough medication to get my happy ass to sleep that long?
Okay, I'll be honest with you right now. I can't sleep unless I drink. If I don't drink, I'll go to bed and I can't sleep.
No.
Are you got a back scratcher there?
You sure do.
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah. Sounds good to have one of those.
Yeah. I sat there and I broke my hand a few times from waking up screaming and hollering. If I don't get my nightly 420 in, there's times where I don't even sleep for days.
That's not even working for me right now. I don't know what's going on. God, I'll go and lay down in bed at midnight. God, 6 o'clock, I'm still awake. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Why can't I sleep? I don't know.
You know?
There's something going on, obviously.
Yeah, usually when you can't sleep, that means someone's thinking about you and they're needing you.
Don't even go there.
Other than the IRS.
So I have a
That
warrant for my arrest. I have a warrant for my arrest.
Hey, she good looking?
God, I hope the officer that arrests me is at least, Fuck.
Yeah, no shit.
She can frisk me. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
I'll give my Fourth Amendment rights for her.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, I will tell you, banging a cop is just one hellaciously hot.
Dude,
Huh?
I used to date a detective, man. We used to go to back house and do cocaine, and we'd go to the bar and get all fucked up, and she'd drive home and fucking bust, and yeah, she was nasty. Fuck, and she's a cop, and I'd hung out there 5 or 6 cops. We get all fucked up, and they would all drive. They're all cops. Like, wow, whatever. But I didn't say nothing at the time. It was benefiting me, but you think about it, it's fucked up. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, I banged a cop. She can literally go out of her way to come by my house. Even if she's on the other part of town, she will come to my house.
What you ate, little? How's your father? Or twigs and berries and shit.
She wanted, well, I was that wild child, as some put it. I was that outlaw that couldn't be tamed. I was that mysterious dude. And it was just funny.
Well, because she was curious,
Oh, yeah.
and I mean, yeah, that's how that cop was a detective. I mean,
Yeah.
she's throwing people in jail and shit, and we're doing cocaine off her fucking ass, and yeah, I mean, you can't trust anybody because everybody's fucked, everybody's crooked.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's why I don't trust the government for. It's because I know how bad they are.
Well, especially the government, because everybody's. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, even if you think you get a job with the government, you think you're not. You'll violate people's rights, and because you think you're doing your job. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yeah, the government has other laws than we don't.
Well, like rules for thee and not for me, or whatever. Of course they do.
Yeah.
It's obvious. Everybody can see it. And what's going on now? I mean, look at our president. Look at the prime minister of Canada. Everybody knows he's full of shit.
Yeah, I had the misfortune of meeting Canada's.
Trudeau.
Yeah, he's
He,
just thought that his mom got more dick than he did.
yeah. Well, I don't know about that. Should have
Oh
bitch
yeah,
slapped him.
oh yeah. I met her. She was decent. The old man was a douchebag. We was at a powwow years ago. But yeah, like I said, I've been fighting the government hardcore for many years, and I know their corruption.
Yeah, I was doing a security for this guy one time, and the governor come down there and spoke. So, I had security clearance, so I was right next to the governor, and I asked him, he says, "Oh, these are my people." I said, "Well, everybody's your people. We're your boss." He says, "Oh yeah, you know, he's full of shit because he was trying to say, you know, these people are his people. And no, everybody's your people, and you got to listen to everybody."
Oh yeah,
And his security, they didn't like what I said. They kind of stepped in front of him, but I told him straight up, that was the governor. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
oh yeah, yeah. See, the government uses us because we are expandable or expendable, I should say.
Well, yeah, they don't give a fuck. It's even people that go in there wanting to, most of the time end up as tyrants. And yeah, well, goddamn, look what I got now. I don't want to give it up.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll become crooked, but they weren't when they started.
Oh yeah.
But it's
And
hard.
people like us, what's
It's
that?
hard to. It's hard to fight the elite of the world. I mean, how do you fight against them?
Oh yeah. Well, for me, I just walk in their doorstep and I sit there and say, okay, this is how it is. This is the way it is. And I remember, I remind them of their promises.
Well, you control the narrative that you know you work for me. This is your job, but in the end, it don't work. I mean, I think as far as First Amendment shit, yeah, we're making a difference in a little bit, but they're passing laws that are unconstitutional that are making it hard for us as free citizens
just
to
within
exercise our
the
rights.
last 3 years, there has been more laws passed that are unconstitutional than I've seen in forever.
Are you talking about federal level or state level?
Both.
So you're saying that federal confirms, yeah. And see that's where it's got to go off from there.
Yeah.
Our federal government, because you're in the United States too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the Supreme Court, they've got to, it's their duty to uphold our rights. They have no choice. And what they've been doing in leaks, yeah, wow, it's pretty crazy. They get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And these people that are protesting in front of the fucking judges' houses, what the fuck are they doing?
Oh yeah. See, that's one thing that I always tell people: sit back and observe. Sometimes that's the best thing to do because then
It's
you
always the best
realize
thing.
just where shit's falling.
It's like before he came, I said, I listen.
Yep.
Because you learn a lot more. You have 2 ears and one mouth. Because
Yep.
you're designed to listen more than you talk.
Oh yeah.
And because if you listen, you understand shit, whether it's bullshit or not, you'll gain your, you'll decipher what it is.
Yep.
But
See, that's why I sit and listen. I sit there and I'll listen to people,
I'm a lot,
watch how they hold themselves and stuff like
I'm a,
that.
I'm a lot bigger listener than I'm a talker. That's for sure.
Yep.
In most situations, I seem to be talking a lot right now, but I don't usually do this.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But yeah,
Hmm.
a wise man, you ask him a question. Well, if he don't know the answer, what's he going to tell you? If he's wise, he's going to say, I don't know. If he's full of shit, he's going to try to bullshit you.
Oh yeah.
Which I see a lot with my friends, and I have friends, and they try to bullshit, and what are you talking about? It's, oh, I'm just kidding. No, you weren't. You're trying to act like you knew something you didn't. I don't do
Yep.
that. If I don't know something, I'll tell you I don't know. Fuck, because I don't. I don't try to bullshit anybody, but I'll tell them my opinions. I'll give facts on shit, but I'll never go with someone. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I'll never say yes.
Yep.
Just if I don't know, I'll just say I don't know. You know what I mean? If you don't know,
Oh
you
yeah.
don't know.
Yep. Oh, that's like me. I was always told never go half cocked.
Yeah, you better know what the fuck you're doing, or you just shut up,
Yep.
or you look really stupid most of the time if you don't do that.
Yep. It's better to be perceived as a fool than opening your mouth and proving them right.
Oh, there you go. Shut up and don't let him prove it, right?
Yep.
Dumbass. You dumbass. Yeah, for sure. You can proceed as something you're not just because of perception. You can be smarter than that person. They may make, $100,000 more than you. And they think they're smarter than you. Fuck, you blow them away. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Uh, how much you make is not a sign of intelligence. What you do is not a sign of intelligence because everybody's got to do a job. What are you doing? Concrete, a doctor, and how much you get paid. Well, you should respect that person that's doing the shit for you because you can't do it.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. See, that's one thing that I don't do. I don't judge others for their inability to do things, that I can't. There's things they can do that I can't. It's an equal field if you really look at it.
Well, everybody's better at something than you are, you know.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So you know this. Okay, well, God, it doesn't matter because I know this. Can you do this? Well, no, but I make this much money. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
You may be a doctor or a lawyer or something, but you can't build your own house because you don't know how. You better treat those people right because they're the ones building your fucking house. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Don't
Yeah.
look
See,
down.
that's one thing that I always tell people. It's like if you're gonna do a job, do it right because you wouldn't want to be a doctor trying to work on a car.
You better have some integrity in your work.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, you teach your kids, do it better than anybody else. Be the best. You know what I mean?
Oh
If you're
yeah.
gonna do this, we'll be the best person in that fucking field. You know, to
Oh
be a
yeah.
football player and make millions of dollars, you can make $30,000 to be your best at that job. Oh, say you're at a grocery store, you know, well, be the best person there at the grocery store, right?
Yep.
I mean, I hang out with millionaires and I hang out with fucking homeless people. I rub
Yep.
elbows the same, and I don't look at it any different. I enjoy both their companies. You know what I mean? And most of the rich people I hang out with
Yep.
enjoy real people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to hang out with the fake people that, well, I got this much money, so I deserve to be treated this way. No, you don't. You just be treated just like anybody else.
Yep. And that's me. I always say in everything I do, if you show me respect, I'll show you respect.
Yeah, I
Play
mean,
dirty. I'm one of the dirtiest players in the game.
exactly, right? Yeah. Yeah, when it's time to fuck around, yeah, you're in trouble. But
Mhm.
you don't go treat people that way for no reason. If they give you a reason, you're damn right it's going to happen, right?
Oh yeah.
They'll put dirt in your eye, fucking kick you out. It don't matter. Play dirty as, you know. But if you don't treat me that way, I'll never treat you that way. I'm not there to fuck anybody over. If you are, yeah, you're going to get caught eventually and you're going to get fucked.
Oh yeah. See, sometimes we don't even have to do anything.
No,
All
it'll
we
come
have
right
to
to
do
you.
is sit there and let karma take its course.
Well, yeah, you let it happen and you just stay calm. Yeah, eventually they'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do it. You don't need vengeance or revenge or whatever you want to call it. You just let it happen. You don't even have to do it.
Oh yeah. Yep. But sometimes there are times where we have to be karma.
Well,
But
yeah,
we also
you
got to be
gotta you
careful.
gotta be proactive and shut it down quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you don't, then you're fucked. Yeah, there's times you have. Yeah, you can't be compliant. Just yeah, there's times you gotta be proactive,
Mm-hmm.
especially with these youngsters. You know, look, hey, no, we don't. That's not what happened. You think you're funny? Yeah, no, we don't do this here.
Yep.
Have you ever seen that a mice research guy that made the ideal places for mice? And for 25 years, he did the same. Uh, these, you know, what I'm talking about. Everything's what the universe or I can't remember. 25 universe 25. It's about mice and how they reacted in a society where they were taken care of and what happened. Uh,
That's familiar. Yeah.
John Calhoun, I think, is the name that did the uh, John Calhoun. It's a
Yeah.
Universe 25. You know what I'm talking about? And how the
Yeah. It
mice
sounds familiar.
Yeah, look that up and check that out again and refresh your mind on that.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what's going on in the world now. I mean, yeah, when the world is crowded and people think they have perceived power and they do this, and it'll show you what the world's at like right now. But the only thing I think we have different is God, higher power, you know, which they don't have,
Yeah.
which a lot of people don't want me to talk about. And I haven't said it yet, but I'm going to do here because I think you're okay with that. I hope you are, because there is a higher power than us, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But that's how people behave without God is what I'm,
Hmm.
and as humans, that's what gives us the difference to where, because we're human and we're different than other animals. We have a conscious mind of creation,
Yeah.
which I don't know if animals have. A lot of people say, animals come in knowing everything, like dogs, while they choose to be on the man side. Because I mean, dogs obviously they choose to be on man's side. They love man, obviously. But it would take trillions of years to get this creation that we have without a creator.
Oh yeah.
And I'll say that, Ghost, and I don't think you mind me saying that, and I appreciate you. Let me say it, because
Hey,
there is a.
speak as you are. I'm not gonna censor you. I don't. That's one thing I don't believe in is censorship, and I would rather have you sit there and be honest with yourself and be yourself than try to be something you're not.
Well, yeah, it's like I have a lot of friends that don't believe, and they're still my best friends, and that's okay. There's a lot of people that can't handle that.
You know?
But I know the people that hang with me and let me express myself, and they have their beliefs, and we don't agree on it, but we're still friends and hang out. Those are real people. Because,
Oh yeah, yeah. And see, that's it. Last what decade, and especially more now within the last 2 3 years, where if you disagreed with someone, you were hated.
whoa, yeah,
And
you
you're
can't do
sitting
that right
there,
now. Yeah, I'd say the last 7 years,
yeah.
or maybe a little before that. But, well, yeah, dude, if I disagree with you, fucking ghost, fuck you, I hate you, and, fuck you're a piece of shit. No, I can disagree with you, and we can still be friends because it, and if you can't do that, you're the one that has a problem.
Hmm. Yeah, and that's one thing that I don't understand. It's like, I could disagree with a person all day long,
I still like them and be their friend.
yeah, and still be there for them when they need it.
But when they can't do that, it's weird. It,
Yeah.
you know?
And they could disagree with me all they want to, and I'll still be friends. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna hate them because what they believe.
But it's weird
You
when they
know?
can't do that and they can't accept it and they hate you for that. It's weird
Mhm.
to me because that's cool, but you're hating me because yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
'Cause I have a lot of friends that disagree with me on a lot of shit, and we make fun of each other and laugh at each other about it.
Oh yeah. See, I'd rather hang around with people that sit there and say, "Hey, dude, knock it off. You're fucking up. Come on, get your head out of your ass."
Oh, yeah,
More
friends are
than
gonna
the
help you and
person
be
that
honest.
goes,
Yeah,
"Oh, it's all right, dude. Yes, you're doing good. You're doing good.
but you
Even when
see,
I know I'm screwing up."
well, yeah, because they have your back. It's like that. Like people, well, you're screwing up. Well, you're not. They just disagree with you.
Hmm.
But then you have people say, "Hey, you're good." Eh, I went to earlier today. You know, these YouTube streets are pretty weird because
Hmm.
I have friends that hate other people that I'm friends with. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I've had people, well, I'm not going to be friends with you since because you go over there. Well, then
Hmm.
fuck you. Then I don't need you as a friend. You go where you want. I'll go where me and you are cool. I don't have a problem with you. You have problems, I go somewhere else. Fuck, that's on you.
Oh yeah. And see, that's like me. I'm that same way. It's like, dude, I don't care where you go, who you hang out with. I'm not your mother. I'm not in your bed. I'm not paying your bills.
Right?
You're a grown ass person. You go where you want. You go what you like. Our tastes somewhat are together, but
Right.
there's
Not always.
differences, and I accept that.
But there's
You know.
people out there that just want to carry on for, like, it's crazy. Well, I see with a lot of panels I've been on shit, fights for bounce and shit for
Mhm.
months. And I don't want to get involved with it. So I have friends on both sides.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I just stay out of it. And if you don't like me, whatever. Right?
Hmm. And that's why I said, there's no drama hose here on this channel.
Yeah. Well, I know you've seen it in channels. Well, I mean, I've been there where you've seen it. And
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, the reason why I said no drama hose for is because I've had folks come up to me and say you got to pick a side,
no, I don't. All right.
and I
Yeah.
was like, no,
Who are
unless
you?
they do something specifically to me or a child, then no.
Well, yeah.
I
Well, you
don't
got to
have to
pick a
pick a
side.
side.
Are you going to be with me or are you going with, well, dude, I don't have to pick anybody. I like both of you. So if you think I have to pick you, then I'll probably pick the other guy because you're telling me
Yep.
what to do. And I
Oh
don't
yeah.
like that.
Yep. And that's the other reason why I always say have your receipts.
Yeah.
Because the receipts are what's going to save you. And if I don't know them, if I don't have them, then I'm going on hearsay, and hearsay don't fly with me. I don't do this he said, she said shit without proof, without evidence.
Well, I just got done with that. Someone that came at me for no reason because, well, you're taking it. Hey, I never said nothing bad about you. Other people did. I laughed and said, laughing out loud, yeah. And that was their problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, God, I can laugh at myself. I can laugh at my friends. I can laugh at you. Do you got a problem with that? I don't know what to tell you. Because I'll
Yep.
make fun of myself before anybody else. And, you know, I don't have feelings that get hurt like that way. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'll laugh at myself first. Fuck you. You
Oh
think
yeah.
you're gonna hurt? Fuck. I'm my worst fucking critic. Fuck off.
Oh yeah. And that's one thing I keep telling. In fact, I told someone today, a good friend of mine, that was around for a little while, said that
And it
same thing.
sucks. Yeah, yeah. That, and it sucks to do that,
Hmm.
but you have to. It happened with me. My friends I've had for 40 years, in the last since January, I lost two of them that we don't even talk anymore, and had a big falling out
Hmm.
after 40 years because they're cowards and they don't have a backbone to say something. They just want to talk about everybody's back and won't say nothing to yourself. Well, fuck you then. You're a coward.
Yep.
And I'm sorry to
Just
tell you that.
like,
And so now we're not friends after 40 years. It's weird to me. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You know? It hurts, but I'm not going to cry over it. You know? It hurts a little bit. I don't understand why. It's weird to me, but it's not going to hurt me. I will not lose any sleep over it at all.
oh yeah, I've had a best friend for almost 50 years walk away from me.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
After that
no
long,
show, no call, no nothing. Sat there and just disappeared.
and you wonder why.
Yeah.
And they don't have the courtesy, the backbone to tell you why. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And I'm wondering, God, what are you, a coward? You can't even fucking say why? The fuck?
Exactly. And that, for me, if I'm going to have a problem with somebody, I'll go to that person and say, hey, dude, sorry, but, this isn't how I figured it'd be. Things are just not going right.
Well,
I'm going to
well,
walk
yeah.
my
When I'm
way.
done with someone, I'll talk to them and tell them, "Fuck, I don't want you out. I'm done with you."
Yep.
I won't ignore them or not let them know why. I'll let them fucking know exactly why.
Hmm. Oh, yeah.
But some of these guys are they do the same thing that they're disowning me for.
Hmm.
Dude, I've known these guys for 40 years. The shit I've watched them do and done. Are you kidding me? And I'm the bad guy? Fuck. Don't forget, I grew up with these fuckers. I've seen you guys fucking do felonies for hell's sakes. God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. No.
And now they're turning their back on me. I think whatever. Touche to you. Good job. Hey, have fun. I got you. I'm done with you too. I don't
Yep.
care.
And that's one thing that I tell people is that if I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I have nothing to do with you. You don't come back in my, your name don't come back up in my uh, mouth. I
Well,
don't
yeah.
give you airtime.
Well, it takes a lot to piss me off.
Hmm.
You know, and I take a lot of shit from people, but when I'm done, yeah, fuck, I'm done. I don't give a fuck anymore. And
Yep.
it's just the way it is. I mean, you have to do that to survive. You can't
Yep.
throw on, fuck them.
Yeah. And sometimes the hardest pill that we have to swallow is the one that saves us.
Well, absolutely. It probably happens more than not. I mean, it's like I said, or choices, every choice you make, I don't know if I told you this story about this, you know, uh, I don't want it, but every choice you make is, you never know if it's a good or bad. It's a maybe. Well, God, your kid got ran over by a horse. Oh God, that's bad. Well, maybe it is. So the next day, the army comes and wants your kid to go to the army, but he has a broken leg because the horse kicked his ass. So, oh God, well that's something. Well, maybe because everything's a maybe. You know if it's good or bad. You never know.
Growing growing
Everything's
up,
a
we used to
fucking
call
maybe.
that roll of the dice.
Well, yeah,
You roll
well
the
you
dice
could think
and
something that's doing good for you all of a sudden, and it could turn bad on you.
you and
Like,
see that's one reason why I say, I've done some bad shit. I
yeah, and
had to learn it
you
myself.
realize that, and well, that's the thing. You realize it, and you have, and you recognize that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That it was bad.
I've come to conclusions that, years ago, yeah, I've done some bad things, but I've also done more good things.
Well, yeah, people got to realize where we grew up to, because back when we were young, we could get away with a lot more shit.
Hmm.
Nowadays, they still can because they don't want to prosecute now, but we were more free and didn't have to. God, our days, when because I know how you are and how those 70s was the shit. I
Oh
love the
yeah,
70s.
I barely remember those years. Oh
Well, yeah, but you know how free it was and how good it was.
yeah, see, in our generation, we came from a different stock. Us that lived in the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, come from a different stock.
Right. Well, these kids don't understand. Well, that's what I was talking about that 25-year universe about those mice.
Hmm.
After they got to 600 mice, they started killing each other off. And after 3 years, the last mice that was born killed every mice in there. And in between, the female mice stopped having sex with the males, and the males didn't care, and the males turned gay, and they didn't give a fuck. All they wanted was food and sleep.
Hmm.
Uh, Dude, he did this fucking test 25 times, and it turned out the same way every time. Check it out.
Oh,
The 25 universe, John Calhoun, mice, what was it? What would you call it? A test or yeah? I don't even know what I'm saying. Yes, it's a science project, whatever you want to call it. I can't.
oh yeah.
I'm fucked up with the words right now. Sorry.
Oh, hey, it's all right. But you gotta run real quick.
Where you going?
All right, so I gotta head out for a little bit. Son's coming over to take me out for supper, so
All right, go see you. It's good to see you. Have good
hey,
breakfast with your son, and God bless.
hey, you too, brother. More than welcome on the panel anytime you want.
Hey, thanks for having me up tonight. It was a pleasure. I had a good time.
Hey, glad to have you up here.
All right, man. I'll let you go then. I'm out of here.
All right. As y'all know, I always end my shows with a thing. Don't matter what cut you've got on, whether it be 1% Diamond Club, 99% Riding Club, mom and pop riding club, no club. Don't matter what cut, don't matter what bike you ride, just matter that you're out there and you are happy with what you are riding. Even if it is one of those ungodly, useless snowmobiles with birth defect. As long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters. Because you're the one that has to ride it, not me. I have my opinions on them. I don't like them. I don't care for them. But hey, that's on me. You like them, you ride them, that's great. That's on you. You do you. You ride what you want to ride. Be free. You live life to the fullest. And you sit there and you take the bull by the horns and enjoy. Don't matter what branch of service you've been in, are in, or will be in, whether it be the Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard, Air Force. I think I said Marines, but if not, just in case. Like I said, it don't matter what branch of service you're in, was in, will be in. You're on this channel, you've got our hearty salute 100%. We love y'all. Support y'all 100% as best we can. This is your forum. This is your voice. This is your able or ability to get your word out. And I was saying earlier, does a person ever feel redemption is possible? I do believe so. The only time when it's too late to ask for redemption is when you're already up on your way to meet your maker. Or you get the express lane. But you still gotta meet your maker. See, that's one thing that I have to laugh. They're sitting there telling me that the devil did this, the devil done that, the devil's made this, made that, made this. Nah. The devil has never made anything at all. Except for chaos, turmoil, torment, torture, hatred, division. See, but then again, he did not make them. He just found a way to exploit them even farther and deeper than they should. Chaos and torment. What are we living in right now? Chaos, torment, torture. Marijuana is not the devil's cabbage. Who in the hell ever thinks about putting that shit out their mouths should be slapped. It's 99% time that's saying this shit are these wannabe holy roller, Bible thumping pukes. Now, I'm not going against all religion. I'm just going against some. Some that I've dealt with all my life, some that I've dealt with throughout these years. Now, there are some good Christians out there that hold their Bible true and that live that life. But more so than not, don't make a difference. They're a devil in disguise and they know it. Viper knows a viper. But with that being said, be kind. Make someone laugh. Even if you make a fool out of yourself now and then to make someone laugh, so be it. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. You're only as miserable as you allow yourself to be miserable. You are the change you desire. You are the change that you desire. Not anyone else. We can lead you to the water, but we can't make you drink. So get out there. Enjoy life. Get your motorcycle. Live free. Stop being filled with hatred and spreading lies and bullshit. It just don't do any good. You think you're doing good, but you're not. If you're not part of the process, hey, Too Tall Brother, how you doing, man? Hey, you know what about pie? My nurse made great-ish pie today. Really nice apple pie, but I got to teach her how to cook. At least she's trying. She's trying. She's still young and stuff like that, but she made me this big old apple pie. It was good ish. The only bad part about it is that some of the crust is too tough to chew. I had to grab my chainsaw in order to cut it. But yeah, like I said, I'm out of here for now. I might be back in a little bit. Got to go out and have supper with my son, visit for a little bit. Who knows, I might even be able to take a nap. But this is part of the pie crust. She made little skulls. And it was so cool. But anyway, like I said, make sure you go out of your way, make someone happy, make someone smile, make someone realize that today's a good day. But anyway, with that, yes, tahene, kere, nashin, anye. Peace. Walk tall, walk brave, walk with your head held high. You cannot choose how people treat you, but you can choose how you react to it. Wahane, wahane, chache. Uhita ane wake. Tia ha, ake enicho. Kamakle, bejo. Bipono na. Piktana shitache. It was truth. Hey, good seeing you again, brother. I just seen you come on in. Oh, hey, Truth, come up here for a second. Come on, panel. There's something that I want to talk to you about in private, if that's all right. Oh, you left. Dang it. All right.